guys, ito may papakita ko sa inyo. Chapter na ito, string method. Ganito yung tinatawag na tamang paggamit ng string method. Papakita sa inyo. May makita tayo dito na capitalize, lower, upper, saka swap case, saka title. So hindi po tapos yan. Then marami pang code na gagawin. Tulad niya, mga ginagawa niya. Diyan makikita yung pag nag-code ka, diyan makikita mo yung mga sasagot na true or false. Yan. Kaya ako sinasabi yan kasi yan yung tatalakayin natin mamaya. Yun lang kadali. Fast forward na natin para di umaba yung video. Basta yun yung process ng pag tinatawag na string method. Ay, nakita nyo yung negative 1 yung lumabas. So, i-run nyo ulit yan. Ayan yung pagkakamali, pinapakita yung pagkakamali. Tulad ito, kulang. Nag-error siya. Value error. Line 14. So, yun lang. Yung mga shortcut na method lang na tinatawag. So, dito naman tayo sa may kung saan ba nagsimula ito. String method nito. Hindi ito. The autonomy of exception. Chapter 9, Python exception and string. Exception. Python 3 defines 63 built-in exception. All of them from a tree shaped with hierarchy. All through the tree is a bit weird as the root is located on the top. Some of the built-in exceptions are more general. They include another exception, while others are completely concrete. They represent themselves only. We can say the closer to the root an exception is located, of more general abstract it is run into. In turn, the exceptions located at the branch's end, we can call them leaves, are concrete. So yun, ganito tayo yun. May mga tinatawag silang parang root, yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga exception na tinatawag. So papakita ko sa inyo. Ito siya. So makikita nyo dito sa taas, case exception, system exit exception, keyboard interrupt, value error, lookup error, arithmetic error, index error, key error, zero division error. So yan yung pagkakasunod niya. Simula natin sa baba sa index error, key error, zero division error, papunta sa taas hanggang sa makaano siya ng base exception. So ito yan, zero, arithmetic exception, and base exception. So we're going to show you how generalization works. Let's start some simple code. Makita nyo dito yung simple code. Ito yung kinode niya, guys. The output we expect. Look at this. So yun, tapusin na natin yun. Hindi na tayo magkakode kasi ito na may example. Tignan nyo na lang. And ito pa, Sa lesson 2 na tayo. Useful exception, built-in exception. Yan. We're going to show you a short list of most useful exception. While it may sound strange to call useful, a thing or a phenomenon which is a visible sign of failure or setback. As you know, to err is human and anything can go wrong. It will go wrong. Exceptions are as routine and normal as any other aspect of programmer life. For each exception, we'll show you its same, its location, it's the exception tree, a short description, a concise snipe of code showing the circumstance in which the exception may be raised. There are lots of other exceptions to explore. We simply don't have the space to go through them all here. Arithmetic error. Ito guys, papakita dito yung location and description ng arithmetic error. Makikita nyo dito. So yan, ito yung arithmetic error. Location niya is base exception, simula sa arithmetic error, exception, sa base exception. And description niya dito, an abstract exception including all exception caused by arithmetic operations like zero division or an argument invalid domain. So yun. And next naman, makikita dito ang assertion error. Dito ipapakita rin yung location sa description niya. At may kasama rin siyang code. Ito. Assertion error, location, assertion error, exception, base exception. So, same sila nung arithmetic and assertion. Pati rin yung iba na yung pinakataas nila ay base exception. So, ito yung description niya. A concrete exception raised by a asset instruction when its argument evaluates to false, none, zero, or any empty string. Code. Ito yung code niya guys. Format important radians. Angle, input, integral, angle in degrees. So yan yung code niya guys. At dito pa. So yan dito naman. Papakita naman dito is ganoon din. Base exception. Ang papakita din dito yung location, description. So makikita natin dito is isa lang siya. Like this. Base exception, location. Base exception, yung parang hindi siya katulad netong dalawa na may pinagmulan hanggang makarating ng base exception. So ito yung description niya. The most general abstract of all Python exception. All others exception are included in this one. It can be said the following two exception branches are equivalent except and the except base exception. And yun lang. And next naman dito is index error. Yung location niya ay apat. And then ito siya. Index error, location, index error, lookup error, exception, base exception. So makikita nyo dito guys, naging apat na siya. Hindi na siya tatlo like dito. Yan. Ito yung description niya. A concrete exception raised when you try to access a non-existent sequence element. Listed element. Ito yung code niya guys. The code show of an intermediate way of leaving the loop. So, ito yung pinapakita guys. Pinapakita dito yung code niya. So, and dito naman tayo sa next. Ito yung keyboard interrupt. May location, description, code din dito. So, ito siya. Keyboard interrupt, location. Keyboard interrupt, base exception. Dalawa lang. Description, a concrete except exception raised when the user uses a keyboard shortcut designed to terminate a program. Execute Control C in the mouse if handling the exception doesn't lead to program termination. The program continues its execution. Note, ito tandaan nyo ito guys. This exception is not derived from the exception class run to the program in IDLE. Ito yung code niya guys. Ayan, pinapakita dito. Ayan, tignan nyo na lang. Ayan, ayan yung code niya. Then dito naman tayo, lookup error, location, lookup error, exception, base exception. Description, an abstract exception including all exception caused by error resulting from invalid reference to different collections, lists, dictionaries, tables, etc. Ito naman yung memory error. Yung location niya is memory error, exception, base exception. Description, a concrete exception raised when an operation cannot be complete due to a lack of free memory. Ito yung code niya guys. Yan. Ito naman yung overflow error. Location niya is overflow error, arithmetic error, exception, base exception. Description niya is a concrete exception raised when an operation produces a number too big to be successfully stored. So, number daw na pataas. Like this. Ito yung code niya. So, dito na tayo sa lesson 3. How computer understand single characters. Paano daw naiintindihan ng computer yung single characters. Nakalagay dito is you've written some interesting programs since you started this course, but all of them have process only one kind of data, numbers. As you know, you can see this everywhere around you. Lots of computer data are not numbers. First name, last name, address, titles, poems, scientific papers, email, court judgments, love confession, and much more. So, ito yung I-18N internationalization. So, ito yun guys. Yan. Ito naman yung sa UCS -4, 32 bits to store each character. There is more than one standard describing the techniques used to implement Unicode in actual computers and computer storage system. The most general of them is UCS -4. The name comes from Universal Character Set. UCS for uses 32 bits, 4 bytes to store each character, and the code just the Unicode code points unique number. A file containing UCS -4 encoded text may start with a BOM byte order mark and combination of bits announcing the nature of the file's contents. Some utilities may require it. As you can see, UCS -4 is a rather wasteful standard. It increased a text size by 4 times compared to standard ASC double L. Fortunately, there is there are smarter of forms of encoding Unicode text. UTF negative 18. One of the most commonly used UTF. The name is derived from Unicode transformation format. The concept is very smart. UTF negative 18 uses as many bits for each of the code points as it really needs to represent them. So yun guys, dito pinakita yung Unicode saka I-18M internationalization. Ito yung Unicode. Then dito naman yung UCS negative 14 ay negative 4, 32 bits to restore each character. Then UTF negative 8. Dito naman yung the nature of string in Python. String, a brief review. It's true. So dito pinapakita yung ano niya. So example ng output. Yan, may dito yung ano niya, yung mga code. So ito, multi-line string. Now a very good moment to deal with another way of specifying string inside the Python source code. Note that the syntax you already know what led to a string occupying more than one line of text. For this reason, the code here is erroneous. Multi-line, line 1, line 2. Print, len, multi-line. Ganyan guys yung ano niya, yung tamang papakita ng code. Yan. Yan ito pa. Operation on string. Gaya na pinakita ko kanina sa may video. Ganito yan. Ito yung center method na tinatawag guys. Yan. Tapos end with method. And yun lang. And yun lang po, doon nagtatapos ang ating lesson. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig. Aldrin Millare po. Thank you.